waiting room it's just two right now. And then what I'll do is I'll just turn off the I'll turn off the wait. Oh no, I can't turn off the waiting room. All right, y'all. So let me mute Facebook. Hello, everyone. Hello. All right. I've got people coming in. Today, we are doing our special pre-challenge party. So I'm super excited to have everybody come on in, say hello, give me a little chat. So we're just getting set up here. I've got the chat I can see. I've got Facebook I can see. We're going live into Facebook. Terry, I would love it if you would go into Facebook and comment with the Zoom information. So if they would like to come in live, they can make their way in here. So if you registered, then you got the information for this pre-challenge party. Otherwise, you might just be watching on Facebook. And if you want to come in live because you've got questions, then I want you to be able to do that. So, hey, everybody, good to see you. Looks like I can see my participants, and Kim, for some reason, it won't allow me to mute you, but you're not making any noise or anything, so it's not a big deal. It's just weird. There we go. Okay. All right. So today we are here to talk about the Serve Lead Sell Challenge, and I'm really, really excited about this event. This is going to be 3 days next week where I teach you everything I have been obsessing over for the last 3 years so that you can change more lives, so that you can fuel your passion for health and fitness, and so that you can make a real living doing it, because so many of us are just working harder than we have to in order to make not enough money. Can I get an amen on that one? So next week, we start noon on Monday, and we are going to go, it'll probably be an hour or so on Monday. I'm going to give you all the topics in a second, probably be together an hour, maybe a little bit more on Monday, because I cover a lot during the first day, but all of the other lessons, I really want them to be right around 30, 40, maybe 50 minutes. So I want to be under an hour for all the rest of those lessons. So we'll be together every day, noon until maybe 1 at the latest, and then that's Eastern time, of course, and then 4 p.m. until probably around 5 for implementation. Implementation is super cool, and I want you to really make a priority to be there for implementation, because that's where we get to talk. So during the lessons, I will have you guys on. I will ask you to have your cameras on, and I'd love for you guys to put your cameras on now so I can wave, say hello, see how you're doing. But I like for you to have your cameras on during the lessons because it helps keep everybody accountable, so you're not multitasking. I want you to get all of the goodness, all of the juice out of these lessons. And you can only do that if you're really paying attention and if you're taking notes. So I ask you to turn your cameras on, but I'm not live taking questions during the lessons. During the implementation, hey, Vera, good to see you. During the implementation sessions, however, we're more interactive. So we're really going to be doing Q&A, and there will be time for me to do live laser coaching with you guys, meaning that you can come up on screen, ask me a question about your business, and I'll be able to respond. So Monday through Wednesday, going to be doing those lessons. And then we've got all kinds of bonus material ready for you guys for Thursday, for Friday, for Saturday, and then for the next Monday. So we're going to be together until the next Monday. All right. You guys might be wondering, I've got some clients here and you guys know who I am, but not everybody has had a ton of experience with me. So let me introduce myself. I'm Kelly Coulter. I am the host of the Grow Your Business for Fitness Instructors, Trainers, and Coaches group, which is 8,500 professionals all working together to build their businesses. I also do, we used to call it the Fit Pros Business Show. We're in the process of kind of rebranding. So if you're looking at podcasts, it's called the Fit Pros Business Show. If you're on YouTube, it's just called the Kelly Coulter Show. I do a business tips show every single week, giving you guys really great information that helps you to get these health and fitness businesses going in real ways and changing more lives. I've been an instructor since 1994. So since the days of bike shorts and thong leotards that you wore over the bike shorts, if you remember those days. Since the days when you would make a mixtape and it was a cassette. I started teaching step, and then I taught a ton of kickboxing. Now I am a yoga and cycle girl. And in that time between 1994 and today, 2022, I also had a career in marketing. So I led large teams of web developers, and we did websites for some really big sports brands that you've got in your home right now. As well as I worked for a really large library system. So I've got experience in the public arena, taking all of the feedback from the taxpayers. That's not an experience I'm going to repeat anytime soon. And so that marketing career led me to start my own marketing agency. And I've always had this big group of fitness instructors on Facebook. When COVID happened, that was my cue to step up and help you guys learn not just the going online skills that you needed in order to serve your people, but also the marketing skills. And so when COVID happened and I started teaching how to go online, how to get paid, how to build a business, because I had already built my own 6-figure marketing agency, then I really started to realize how different health and fitness entrepreneurs are from other entrepreneurs. And what I realized is that you guys don't want to talk about money. You really, the money is the secondary concern to you. So you love changing lives, and that's why you're here. And so that's very different than wanting to make 6 figures or make $1 million. It's a really different place that we come from as health and fitness entrepreneurs. So I knew that I had to learn what works for us. How can I teach you guys to nurture an audience, to gather up an audience, and then to lead those people toward a sale without feeling like you were taking advantage or charging too much or only concerned with money for yourself, because those are the things that you don't want. And so the last 3 years, obsessive focus on what works for us as what I like to call servant leaders. So you see, I've got my servant leader shirt on here. And that's what we do in the Serve Lead Sell Challenge. I'm going to teach you what works for us as servant leaders so that you can change more lives, so that you can be fully committed to what you do, but still have a steady stream of people coming in, still feeding your business with the cash flow that it needs, because the lifeblood of a small business is cash flow. Okay, so I've been talking for a minute. Here's what I want to know from you guys who are live with me here in Zoom. I want to know, are you registered? Are you considering registering? Or is this the first time that you've heard about the challenge? So let me know in the chat. I want to know if you're registered, considering registering, or if this is the first time you've heard about the challenge. And then also, please let us know what you teach. So what is your modality? How do you change lives? We are all doing something different. I've got people in my audience who do energy healing. I've got people in my audience who do nutrition. I've got people in my audience who do just barre classes, just straight barre classes and nothing else. I've got people who mix all of those things together in order to change lives. So you guys on Zoom with me, please chat it in the chat. I want to know, are you registered, considering registering, or is this the first time you've heard about the challenge? And then let me know how you lead and how you change lives. So that's what I want to know. All right. Serve Lead Challenge, change more lives, feed your passion, make a real living doing it. This is going to be where I teach you the servant leader roadmap to changing more lives while building a $50,000 to $100,000 business this year, even if you're only working part-time. So I want to hear this in the comments, you guys, in the chat. Let me know who wants to make $50,000 more than you're making this year. Who's looking to make $100,000? Who's looking to make $200,000? So let's talk 2023 goals. What are your goals? I'm going to give you a few of the basics about the challenge, and I want to also open up for questions whenever you guys are ready. I see Ashley is a yoga teacher offering many styles, and she's registered for the challenge. Ashley, tell me what you're really hoping to get out of it. I know you and I have direct messaged a little bit as well. And Rebecca is a physical therapist and health coach working with women who have obesity to help them reverse metabolic disease. So good. And Vera is here. She does functional training. All right. And you guys are registered. All right. Oh, personal trainer, not physical therapist. Thank you. Thank you for that. Hey, Valerie, good to see you. All right, so let me give you just a few of the basics about the challenge so that you know everything that we do will be recorded next week. So when we're together at noon Eastern for the lessons, and when we're together at 4 for the implementation sessions, all of that stuff will be recorded and it will be broadcast into a private pop-up Facebook group that is only for registered participants of the challenge. So everything goes in there and it stays there until the next Monday at midnight. So if you miss anything, you do have the opportunity to go back and watch everything. It will all be there until the next Monday. I want to tell you guys exactly what the schedule is. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, live lessons, implementation sessions. I also have at 2:30 on Tuesday, Jillian Schaefer from Somos is going to come in to do a platform demo and a talk on how to pick the right delivery platform for your service. So she's going to come in with Somos. That is the platform that Zumba is creating for all instructors, not just for Zumba instructors. So I really like Somos because it's easy to use. It's well supported. It's not going to be going away anytime soon. I know some of you guys were in those messes of some of those platforms that went away really quickly and you had to find something else to do. That's not going to happen with Somos. So I've partnered with Somos just in terms of letting them come into my audience and demo, and that's going to be a great session. I'm really excited about it. She's not only going to talk about that software, but also just about how to pick a software for your service. Also, I've got another bonus session happening at 4 p.m. on Thursday. So Katharina Susita is going to come in and talk about promoting your program inside the biggest groups in Facebook. So she has got a weight loss support group that has 75,000 members in it. And she allows certain people to come in and promote as special experts. And so we're going to talk about how that kind of program works, because you're seeing a lot of those big groups pop up with these offers where you're allowed to promote and there are certain parameters around it. And it's usually a paid relationship between you and that group. And so she's going to talk about how that works and how to take advantage of it best, if that's something that appeals to you. Thursday, 12 p.m., we do the invitation only session. So that's another bonus session. Friday, 12 p.m., we're going to have a bonus session. Saturday, 12 p.m., we'll have a bonus session. And then that following Monday, we will have another bonus session. So tons of stuff for you guys there. I'm going to talk you through the topics for each day. Let me stop talking for a second and ask, does anybody have any questions? You can type them in. Terry, you can let me know and give me a little heads up if there are questions, or you can just unmute and go ahead and ask. We're all here together just to get everybody's questions answered and make sure that you guys have the information that you need in order to know whether or not, in order to get excited about what we're doing next week. And also I want to get you guys ahead of the game. So I feel like arming you with this information so that you know what you're walking into is really helping you to prepare to take the most advantage of everything that you're going to learn next week. So ask me all your questions now while we're here together.
Hey girl, can you hear me? It's Val.
I can. Hello.
Hi, honey. So I do have a question in the fact that it took me 12 minutes to figure out where y'all were. I didn't see the link in the group to join there, and then my Zoom needed updating.
Oh, goodness.
So I searched, I know you have a lovely message for me. So I searched around, and so what I am wondering is for this next 6, 7, 8 days, however, we're going to be hanging out a little while together. In the same way that our participants want to know, which room are we having class in today? Is it
Thank you.
Is it the personal training room? Is it outside, or is it the group fitness room? Would you be able to be forthcoming with everyday links and letting us know in advance where this thing is? I know Terry put her post up 2 hours ago, and since I have been in meetings and doing things all morning long, I didn't even know that was there until I finally found it. But again, she said there was twofold to her message. You could watch it here in the group or Zoom, and I never found the link to watch it in the group. So I'm just wondering if we can have some very clear communication and also in advance. It would make our lives better.
Thank you for that. Yes,
thank
absolutely.
you, my love.
So let me show you a few things that are going to help you in that regard. First of all, I'll tell you this. We will be having the same Zoom room every day for the lessons at noon. So it'll be a different Zoom room than today, but Monday through the next Monday, everything that we do at noon will happen in the same Zoom room. So that link will be in emails that'll go out to you. You guys will get email updates every single day and email updates ahead of time.
Okay.
And then 4 p.m., that will all happen in the same Zoom room as well. So I've got one Zoom room reserved for noon, one Zoom room reserved for 4 p.m. And the invitation will not change for those.
Thank you for that.
Helpful. Yes.
And you'll send those in the email, correct?
Those will be coming in the email as well. You will also have a featured post here in the group. So let me do this. Okay. So I've pulled up the group here. So everybody gets this invite to this private pop-up Facebook group, of course. And it looks like this. And if you click up here, Terry is really good about always keeping this updated. Okay. So this will always have the newest information if anything ever changes, which nothing's going to change for next week. But if we have any last minute changes or anything, it will all be reflected right there. So you can always click this top guy and get it. And then also we like to put things here in the featured. So we'll use that featured area heavily.
And I think too, with me, I don't know about other people, I was joining you for this meeting from my laptop. So I think things look different versus iPad and phone and things like that. So thank you for explaining all that. I'll mute myself again now so other people can talk.
That was a great question. I'm really, really glad you brought it up because I am absolutely positive you are not the only one that had that question.
Yeah, I don't want other people having my frustration. So take my message to you with a grain of salt. You know I love you.
Thank you. Valerie is the coolest person. I'm so excited that she's here because she was with me when I first started doing these like kickstarts and boot camps and challenges. And she's got a cool story too. So we're going to hear more from her next week, and I can't wait for that.
Thank you.
Okay. So if no other questions, I'm going to walk through a little bit of the first 3 days and what we'll be doing during those 3 days. Let's see. All right, no other questions. So Monday, the 6-figure formula for life-changing programs. We are going to dive right in and start talking about what you do for your people and how you package it so that they are ready to accept it. Because changing lives gives you life. We are going to create and leverage the program that your clients are begging to buy from you while fueling your passion for health and fitness. So we'll be talking all about the coaching business model. The coaching business model adapted for health and fitness pros. That's very different than the business model that you've been working in. So you've been working at a gym or for a facility, you've been teaching classes, maybe you've even worked full-time in a fitness facility. Their business model is very different than the one that is actually going to fuel your business. So I'm going to be teaching you the coaching business model, and we're going to be talking all about your programs. So the takeaways from Monday will be why your future clients want to work with you and not the big guys like Peloton and Body or even 24-hour fitness or the other box gyms. We're going to be, you're going to come away with mindset shifts around how to think like a CEO and how not making this mindset shift will keep you broke and clientless. And we're going to talk about how to help your clients get real, measurable, sustainable results while you are working less and making more money. Isn't that what we all need from this? At the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So that's Monday. Any questions about what we're going to be covering on Monday? I'm going to run over here to Facebook and see if we've got any questions there. Okay, so Tuesday, we're going to talk all about, let me get back to my script here, communities that convert. So Tuesday is about social media, and Tuesday is about your audience, even if you don't use social media. So even if you are planning to grow this business by finding your audience outside of social media, maybe you're doing in-person meetups, maybe you're doing emails. This is all about audience. It's about creating community around the problem that you solve. So we're going to replace all of the tricks and tactics that you're learning from like the online gurus, because I know you guys are out there listening to Brockett Johnson, listening to Shailene, listening to Amy Porterfield, Brooke Castillo, Maria Forleo, all of the big ones. I know you guys are out there getting these tips and tricks and tactics, and those are awesome, but they can also create so much shiny object syndrome, and you walk away with this pressure. When's the last time you listened to a podcast and you had this pressure like, oh no, now I need to worry about building my email audience, and now I need to worry about doing 3 reels a day. Brock's always saying do 3 reels a day. We're going to replace all of the tricks and tactics from the gurus with the proven audience growth and nurture strategy that leads your perfect future buyers, your perfect health and fitness, perfect future buyers right into the sale. So I want you guys to come away knowing how to grow easily without paid ads, without crazy social media antics. Like if you don't want to be lip syncing, you don't have to be lip syncing. If you don't want to be remixing other people's reels, you don't have to be remixing. And I don't want you feeling like a pest, right? So we're going to walk away knowing how to grow without doing paid ads, without doing social media antics, and without feeling like a pest and bugging all of your friends and family. And the best part is you're going to work less while getting better results. So that is Tuesday. I want you to walk away knowing why audience size doesn't matter. A lot of you guys are telling yourself that you can't build a big business because you don't have a big audience and that you have to grow the audience first. Audience size does not matter to making money and changing lives. I want you to walk away with the exact marketing strategy you need to call in your perfect future clients, and how not doing this one specific thing I'm going to talk about will kill your business. Because all of us, when it comes to social media, we are living on borrowed time. And I'm going to talk exactly through what I mean there. We are all living in borrowed time in at least one area in social media. And so I'm going to teach you the loophole that gets you around that ticking time bomb, that borrowed time. And then we're going to talk about why your social media platform of choice, or any platform of choice, doesn't matter, and what you need to focus on instead so that you can grow your income and avoid wasting money on paid ads. Any questions on that one before we move on? That's a fun one, isn't it? Love that topic. I love the topic of building community around the problem that we solve. Okay, and so then Wednesday, the lesson is called Priced to Sell. Wednesday, you're going to learn my pricing formula that will have your perfect future buyers throwing their credit cards at you. I'm going to help you bust through the money mindset blocks that we all have and discover what your clients want to pay to work with you so that you can go and confidently fill that program that we solidified on Monday with motivated clients and finally bring home the income that you deserve. So we're going to talk through the value ladder. We're going to talk through the pricing thermometer. We're going to talk through money mindset blocks. This is something I've really been digging in on lately. I think that in the fitness and wellness arena, we all have some really specific money stories that we share that disempower us in terms of just feeling comfortable asking for the sale and feeling comfortable bringing new clients in. So we're going to talk through all of that on Wednesday. Any questions about that one? Priced to Sell. Okay, you guys. So let's move on and finish this bad boy up. You guys saw every day this week, I came into Facebook Live and I previewed the lessons that I was going to be teaching. So you might have already heard a little bit about those lessons in those preview lessons. If you have not already registered, you're going to go to learn.fitprosconnect.com. So that's learn.fitprosconnect.com. Get registered there. It's a $47 investment. It is going to change the trajectory of your career and get your butt in gear like nobody's business. I've had so many people come into these challenges and boot camps and kickstarts that I do, and they create new friend groups. They support each other. They find their passion and their motivation back when they may have lost it. They feel empowered. If nothing, I want you to walk away from this experience feeling empowered. Truthfully, I want you to walk away from this experience feeling empowered and also having made some money, because I believe that when you make money in your business, that's your motivation. That's like your proof of concept and your motivation to keep going. So $47 investment, I like to see everybody in the group 10x that investment. $470, $1,000. I've had people make $2,000 from just implementing one of the things that I teach. I've had people make $5,000 just implementing one of the things that I teach in this experience. So this is entirely possible. And you guys, the holidays are coming up. There is no reason for us to sit back and think that we have to coast through the holidays and that we can't bring new clients in. There are all kinds of reasons specifically around the holidays that people do want to work with you. So we're going to turn all of those negative stories that we've got and those self-doubts that we've got around into empowerment during that week, during the next week, starting on Monday. Okay, so I'm just making this up as we go, but I think it would be really cool. I've got a few of you guys who have either been in challenges with me in the past or who are actual clients of mine right now. And if any of you guys would like to just pipe up and say maybe what you've gotten from working with me in the past, I think that would be really cool for some of the other people to hear. Anybody want to volunteer and get really brave and do that? Terry, I'm gonna put you on the spot then. Let me introduce Terry. Terry is, she is giving me the look. Okay, you don't have to make anything up about how you've worked with me, but I will say this. Terry has been a client, and then she also came on, and now she's my community manager, and we're making her into the community success manager this year. So she's going to be working a lot on coaching with people. She knows my curriculum inside and out, and just really takes care of my clients. So you guys will be seeing her inside the challenge. She's going to be answering questions. She's going to be setting you up with resources that you might need. And Terry, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Thank you. I'm so excited to be here in this challenge and working with all of you and with Kelly. One of the things as a client, and maybe even more so as I continue to change my role with Kelly, because I am a health and wellness fitness coach a little bit. So I've made some progress there, and Kelly helps each of us individually. As some of you may have already had your one-on-one call with her, but you're going to get that so that you can implement for you what your next steps should be. But I was going to say that such a value is all of us here today. Now we're already building community and relationships here, and that will only grow throughout the week of the challenge. So you'll be amazed at the support, and I'll just use, I guess, the word cohesiveness. You'll find people who are sort of in your same space, or in, I've had my online business for, make something up, 6 months or 6 years. 6 years would be a long time, but you'll find like-minded people, and the support and the helping each other is amazing. So while we have our lessons every day at 12 noon Eastern, the implementation sessions, you'll bring what we've learned in the lessons there. You'll be able to talk through some things with Kelly. Kelly will coach, and then you'll get some live coaching experience through that as well. So it's really great to see Kelly do that and help us, and then we get to know each other a little better. I'm going to also put my email in chat. Anybody can email me with any questions as well.
Thank you for that.
Okay.
Yes. So you're always, if for some reason I am not available, you're always able to reach Terry. And we'll also have Tanya with us next week, and she'll be answering questions and direct messaging, making sure that everybody's gotten everything that they need during that time as well. Okay. So with that, you guys, I just want you to really take a moment and just connect with your belief that this is going to be the thing that works for you. I'm a big believer that your business will grow as much as you do. And we're always working on ourselves as entrepreneurs. It's really, we work on ourselves mindset wise. We work on ourselves, of course, physically. We work on our mental toughness. We work on our stamina and our endurance and our resilience. The more that you grow, the more your business grows. And that's just a true fact of entrepreneurship. So we'll be doing so much more than just imparting like facts and tips and tricks next week. I want to invite you to dive deep into your mindset, into your belief system, and allow yourself to open to the process and know that you're going to make leaps and bounds next week. So just take a second, maybe even, I'm going to get a little tiny touchy-feely here. if you would like, you can put your hand on your heart and you can put your other hand on your forehead to create that brain, that mind heart cohesiveness. You can take a deep breath and just allow yourself to connect with the belief that you are going to move by leaps and bounds next week. So that is my honest hope and prayer for you. I'm super excited to serve every single one of you. I can't wait to have my one-on-one meeting with every single one of you so I can hear your aha moments and so that I can help you move forward in the way that is just right for your stage of business as well as for your particular business. Okay, you guys, before we go, anybody else have any questions you want to interject? This is your last
Mom.
chance before Monday.
Can you hear me, Kelly?
Yeah, hey, Kim.
Hey, sorry, I'm on my phone and yeah, my computer's in the shop. So bear with me. Hopefully you can hear me. I just wanted to say for those who are new and haven't actually done anything with you yet, that it's well worth the investment just because I was ready to quit. I've been doing this 31 years and I was so frustrated. I was ready just to quit and go get a real job. But
A real job, as if there's
yeah.
such a thing, right? With the
Yeah.
stability that a real job comes with.
Yeah, exactly. And there was just, you have that little niggling in your heart that just says you can't do that. And so, but I've implemented not everything, but many things of Kelly's training, and it's paying off. And it's, it's a little bit of a roller coaster. It's up and down, but if you just kind of bear with it and stick through it, it starts actually paying off. And charging, I'm glad you mentioned the price thing because that was a big toe stumper for me. And I have way priced higher than I ever was comfortable even thinking about pricing, and gained 3 new clients in the last 2 weeks at the higher rates. And I mean, it's been really beneficial. And it's, also reinvigorated my business, but reinvigorated me too. I don't want to quit. I am going to continue doing it. And now I feel like I have the resources and the support to actually be able to continue doing what I love to do. So thank you. And hopefully that speaks to everybody else.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. I'm crying now. Thank you. Kim, tell them how many sales you made yesterday.
I got 2 new in my high dollar transformation program and 1 new in-person one-on-one client at my higher rate, my new rate. And so that was yesterday. And then the week before I got another in my high dollar transformation program. And so, I have had a really profitable week, probably more profitable week than I've ever had in 30 years.
That's life changing. I mean, that is life changing to bring, not only just to bring in the amount of money, but to have that empowerment, to know that that people are willing to pay that to change their lives and to work with you. And also, I think you're such an example of what's possible because you're doing it. You're doing the thing. You're charging the rates. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to force you guys to go high ticket, and especially not high ticket right away if that's not what you're comfortable with. But it is a concept that really helps to empower your business and helps to move your clients forward. So I think you're really an example of what's possible there. And then also the fact that you did that right before the holidays, so many times we want to tell ourselves that we have to slow down and just coast through the holidays and wait for January. And that is not true. There are opportunities for you to change lives right now. I've got clients doing Maintain, Don't Gain. I've got clients doing, look hot for your New Year's Eve dress kind of events. There are all kinds of ways that people want the support that we give during the holidays. And so I'm not going to let you guys tell yourselves that. I want you to stay on top of things and come into January even more empowered.
Well, and I'm not even running challenges. I mean, I'm
No,
just
you're
doing
not.
my regular work. And I mean, the challenges, I don't want to make myself insane. And I thought, forget it. I'm just going to get the real client that I want to begin with and work them all the way through the holiday and through January. So that was
So-
kind of my intention. But charging, you know, I looked at it like I'm not making any money now and I'm frustrated. So burn it to the ground. And if I just charge triple that what I'm normally charging, I'm not making it anyway. So who cares? And here we go. We got it. So, you know, yeah. Burn
I'm
it all
looking at
down.
Facebook, and because you're talking and I'm not on camera, people can't see my little happy dance, but I'm over here like doing the happy.
Well, yeah. And yeah. So anyway,
Well, I love working with you, and I think you're
Well, thank
amazing, and I'm so excited for you to be the example of what's possible. So,
oh, well,
Keep
I
going.
appreciate you. Thank you. All right.
okay, anybody else want to jump on here? Questions or comments before we get out of here? All right, you guys. So if you're not registered, go to learn.fitprosconnect.com, get registered. If you are registered, I will see you on Monday. Look for emails between now and then. Your workbook will come on Sunday, and all of the details about the Zoom are in the group as well as in the emails that you get. If you're in my regular email list, look for some really valuable emails that are coming over the weekend. So I just reviewed kind of what the promo emails are that are going out to help you guys decide if you want to register for the challenge. And there's some really good stuff in there. I was like, whoa, I wrote this and I haven't used it in a while. This is really useful. So look for those emails and open them and read them. All right. So with that, I love you guys. I will see you on Monday at noon. I'm about to go camping with my husband. All right. Turn on your cameras if you're here and wave at me.
Thanks, girl. I need a new computer with a camera, but have fun camping with your husband. I know.
can talk about that.
I have a MacBook and I don't know how to use it. So if somebody wants to give me some tutorials, that I can see you. But I love you. Have fun this weekend.
Thank you. Love you. See you soon, guys.
Bye.